What is up, players? It's Warboss TF, and this one I got some Incubi to show off today. These are the 5 Incubi that come in the, not the Combat Patrol, the Boarding Patrol box for the Drukhari, or the Dark Eldar faction. I had a lot of fun painting them up, and the only thing I have left to do are the skin tabards. So I laid down the base coat of Bugman's Glow. I'm going to be adding up the Akkadian skin tone, the Kislev skin, and then Kislev flesh, and then what I'm going to be doing is washing them down with a purple wash and a flesh wash to give it a really nice stretched out skin look. Horrifying, terrifying. But the rest of these models are just about done. For the evil gold on the sword and on the other details like the chest piece, I went with my favorite new gold, which is also an old gold, is the Necro gold. Links down below in the description, and it just looks so nice. I'm actually going to be doing a separate tutorial on the swords here because I think they were a lot of fun to paint. They're not tricky, so it's going to be a pretty quick tutorial, but I think they just look really, really nice. And I think that's going to do it for today. Just showing off this color scheme is really easy. I posted up the video for how to do it on my Not Lilith Hesperax. So if you want to see how I painted up their armor, it's the exact same as the armor for my Grand Mistress Maevia here. You can see I've been working on the base orc, the paste orc, as well as the Maevia. I'm still working on her hair tutorial. I'm going to be doing a video for that. Also testing out, I think it was it Leo Mini that suggested I do the Uhu glue for blood effects, and it came out okay. I think when I'm trying to get it to look like it's just trailing blood, but I maybe I didn't apply it well enough. It's just kind of curling in on itself there, so I'm gonna keep working at it, figuring it out. It works really great on this product that I found, but you could use blood for the blood god. This is just how I'm gonna go about using it. And okay, so that's it for the progress, the Incubi, and talking a little bit about Maevia. Now I'm gonna go on to my Heroes of Hobbyton, my patron miniatures. So I'm painting this up for Mr. Sprinkle. We're in the washes phase, and I'm gonna be doing him up. Interesting, both him and Play It Painted are gonna be going with blue and white as their colors. So it almost looks like they are fighting on the same force and not individually going off and adventuring in this Heroes of Hobbyton game. But he actually is going to be more silver, and then you saw Play It Painted requested more of a brassy, I think bronze, brass color tone for the metallics. So he's got most silver, and it's going to blend really nicely with the white. I'm still debating if I want to do like a checker pattern for the horsey blanket, or if I want to go with a quartered color scheme or some other way to do the blue and the white. I might just leave it blue and just really highlight it up, and then do something for a different area of the model. The reason that Mr. Sprinkle is on a horse, whereas my other patrons are not, is because he's past the threshold in the amount of support he's given my studio. He's actually, all of my patrons, except for the last most recent few, have been patrons of my studio since 2020. So when I looked up how much money they've donated to my studio, it's really very humbling, and I'm very, very happy to paint up these models to represent them in the game that I made. So this is the progress for these first two. I'm very pleased with them, like I said, and I'm going to be working very hard on building up the highlights. And Mr. Sprinkle is actually almost at the point where I'm going to have to give him a flying mount because he's donating so much to help out my studio. So thank you for that. And to all my patrons, if you'd like to get in on the action and get a miniature that I paint up for you, I'm actually going to be using these miniatures in some artistic photo shoots where they call paint in. You can see them on Twitter. There's this one user, Artists Empire, who makes fantastic looking art pieces where he kind of photoshops the painted miniature against the cinematic background. And it's what I want to do for all of my patrons' miniatures. And we're slowly getting there. building them up and painting them up. So Play It Painted, Mr. Sprinkle, you guys are on your way, and I'm going to be continuing to show off my miniatures that I'm painting for the Heroes of Hobbyton game every day. But that's going to do it for today's progress. Thanks for checking it out. If you'd like to post up your own progress, take part in the challenge, or just to see what other people in my community are doing, head on over to the Discord. It's down below in the description, and you can join us over there. There's such a great community of people. Thanks again to my patrons for making this whole thing possible, and I hope you guys check out the link down below for the scale color metallics if you haven't already. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.